Hello everyone and welcome to the Ingles table. I'm Chef Carla Figaro and today we're going to make my stuffed sweet potato casserole. So we're going to go ahead and get started here with our fillings. So we want to start the kale filling. You're just going to need about a tablespoon of olive oil, some chopped onion, and don't forget you can get all of these ingredients at your local Ingles market. What was lovely is these were already chopped, so I didn't have to do the extra work. So while our onions are going, I'm going to go ahead and get the sweet potatoes ready. So I have you can use 4 to 6 sweet potatoes. And what you want to do is bake those in an oven at about 350 degrees. And what you're going to do is watch for the skins to start separating from the sweet potatoes. And once they start separating, your sweet potatoes should be cooked all the way through. You're just going to want to peel those skins off and then put it in a bowl and whip those with your hand beaters. To your sweet potatoes, we're going to add about a half a cup of cream. Three to 4 tablespoons of butter, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and the zest of 1 orange. Now, if you don't have a zester, what you can do is thinly peel your orange. So you want to peel it so that you don't get the pith, which is that white part. And then you're just going to chop it by hand really, really fine. And to bind this together, you can use an egg if you'd like, but if you don't want to use egg and you want to keep this completely plant-based, you can add some type of starch. So you can use arrowroot powder, you can use cornstarch, you can use potato starch, whichever starch is easiest for you to use if you want to substitute that egg. If you are using the egg substitute, you're going to use about 3 tablespoons. Then just beat that together. Okay, that looks good. So we're just going to set this aside. And we're going to add our kale to the onion mixture. This kale is really simple because there's not a lot of ingredients that goes into it. It's really just the kale, the onions, some salt to taste, and you're going to add about a 1/4 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, which is going to add a delightful aromatic flavor to that kale. So I'm going to go ahead and get this one out of the way, and we can get the next one started. I've already melted my butter, and I started to add the apples. You want to add a whole chopped apple. A little sprinkle of salt, a 1/4 of a cup of cranberries. These are the dried cranberries, not the fresh. And a 1/4 a cup of brown sugar. Then you want to put the juice of half an orange. And you're just going to let this cook until it gets nice and bubbly. Okay, so our fillings are ready to go, and I'm just going to show you how to assemble this beauty. I have a buttered dish that I've already put a base down of your sweet potatoes. Your first filling is going to be your cranberry and apple. You can alternate it if you'd like. I just like the way it looks when this is on the bottom. Then you're going to top this with another layer of your sweet potato. Then goes in a layer of your kale, another layer of your sweet potato, and it's topped with a crumble. And I've already prepared the crumble. What that consists of is a half a cup of flour, a half a cup of brown sugar, and a half a cup of toasted almonds. You're just going to add a pinch of salt to that, and you're going to add a half a cup of butter. Bring that together until it forms like little pebbles. Once it forms your little pebbles, you are ready to put that on the top, and you want to be liberal with how much you put on the top. So I'm going to finish assembling this. I'm going to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, and I'll be right back to show you the finished product. So this beauty is out of the oven and ready for your taste buds. Thank you for trying my stuffed sweet potato casserole. There are so many more great recipes to be found here on the website, so be sure to check them out. I'll see you next time.